to Edye's WW Kitchen. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am so happy to have you join me today. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I am hosting a collaboration, and the theme of our collaboration is our favorite low point meals. Now, there's 6 or 7 other wonderful Weight Watchers YouTubers that are participating in this. And if you look down below, you'll see links to all of their videos. Please visit their sites. Please subscribe to their channels, because you will receive a wealth of knowledge that will help you be successful on this journey. So, my meals that I chose to do for you today are a Bubble Up Taco Casserole. Each serving is only 3 smart points. Okay, 3. I also did a wonderful curry chicken salad that I went ahead and served on an extreme wellness wrap. And I will show you how all of that is made. And that, including the wrap, is only 2 points. Here we go. If this is something that you need to hear or you're interested in, please stay tuned. Please hit that subscribe button and click that little bell on the side so that you'll be notified every time I upload a film about Weight Watchers friendly food. Thanks so much. Here we go. Okay, the chicken for our curry lemon chicken salad. I'm going to cook it in this pan. This is about 1.5 pounds of chicken breast cubed. When you cook meat, make sure that your pan is good and hot before you start cooking it. Otherwise it won't brown very good and it just doesn't look that great. Show you what else we need. So there's about 1.5 pounds of chicken weighed raw, chunked into like 1-inch cubes and then cooked. You need 1 apple. I chose to use what I had on hand, was a Honeycrisp. You need about 1/4 cup of shallot. You need about 3/4 teaspoon of salt and 1.5 teaspoons of curry powder. You need 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley, or you could have 1 teaspoon of dried for the same effect. You need 1/3 cup of Kroger light mayonnaise, or the light mayonnaise of your choice. Just make sure you check on points. You need 1/3 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. And then you'll need about 2 tablespoons of green onions chopped. Now I'll show you how it all comes together. All right, so the chicken, I have gone ahead and cooled it and drained it because I don't want the juice in there. You're gonna put that in your bowl. You're gonna put your apple in there, 1 whole apple. You're gonna drop your parsley in there. You're gonna drop your curry powder and your salt. Spread that around. You're gonna put in your shallot. About 1/4 cup. And I'm going to go ahead and stir that up to sort of distribute the seasonings a little bit. Then you need the zest of a lemon. I forgot to show you the lemon. So the zest is only the yellow part. Do not go down into the white. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're just microplaning the yellow part of your lemon. And for a lemon this size, you're gonna get about, I don't know, about 1/2 teaspoon of zest. You're gonna drop that in there. Then you need the juice of 1/2 lemon or so. I like mine really lemony, So I'm going to go ahead, and this is a pretty small lemon, so I'm going to go ahead and just juice the whole thing. Then you put in your mayo and your Greek yogurt. You stir it to combine. To put a couple of tablespoons of green onions in there, because we kind of like green onions on everything at our house. Now you check for seasoning. That, my friend, is really good stuff. And this, as it's prepared, is for 6 servings. Those are big servings. And because I put the mayonnaise in there, it's 2 smart points per serving. Okay, so here's how I'm choosing to eat my chicken salad today. So I put it in an extreme wellness wrap. So this entire wrap is only 3 points. Okay, everyone, what you're going to need for this taco bubble up casserole is you're going to need a 9x13 pan. You're going to need some taco flavoring of your choice. I am using this wonderful Tastefully Simple Magic Chicken taco seasoning blend. It is heavenly. 2 carrots, those are optional. I like to put them in with my meat just to add a little bit more yum to it. 2 carrots diced finely. About 1.5 cups of fat-free cheddar cheese, a can of mild chilies, 2 pounds of ground chicken, and then I have this these buttermilk biscuits, and then you're going to need a can of fat-free refried beans. You're going to eventually need some lettuce, some green onions, some tomato, some yogurt, and of course, non-stick cooking spray. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is heat up your pan with a little bit of olive oil or avocado oil or something of that ilk. You need to make sure that your pan is good and hot. I know I've said it before, but you always need to make sure your pan is good and hot. It just makes it so the meat cooks so much better. We're doing 2 pounds of ground chicken. I ground this myself because I like it that way. Now I like to use this. I got this at from Pampered Chef. You can see a link to it down in my Amazon store. It's really great for breaking up ground meat. Now, like I said, I like to put a lot of finely diced carrots in with my taco meat. In here, I have 1 can of fat-free refried beans, and I've taken the biscuits and cut each biscuit up into 8 pieces. And I'm just going to spread it around those little chunks. This is what's going to be the bubble up part of this casserole. They don't have to go in any specific place, just spread them out as much as you can. Of course, like I did, you can do this part while your chicken's cooking. Cut all this up, get it all ready. Now my chicken's just simmering with the taco sauce on it. We'll let that cook so it absorbs some of the liquid. Now, I don't know if you've had a bubble up before. I got the idea for a bubble up off of several different YouTube channels. Joan's Pointed Plate had some, and so did a couple of others. Jen's WW Journey has them. And when you top all this with the rest of the casserole and you bake it, then these kind of bubble up and bake. So they're nice and crispy. Okay, so I have drained my chicken because there's a lot of liquid in it. And I'm just gonna pour it over. Okay, we're gonna top that with some green onions. We like green onions at our house, and they're 0 points. So, now my husband is allergic to raw tomato. So, if I were doing this just for me, I would wait and put the tomatoes on after it's done cooking. But because I like him, don't really want him to be sick, then, you know, I'll cook them. And the next thing that you're going to add is about a cup of the fat-free cheddar cheese. Okay, I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top. Most of it. We'll save some to put on later. There we go. Now that looks delicious. This is gonna go into a 400-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. And then I'll pull it out and I'll cover it with some foil and cook it for another 20 minutes. So I'll show you what this looks like when I bring it out of the oven. All right, while that is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready the lettuce and show you what I do with my lettuce. So, I love iceberg lettuce. Take this right here, the root, and you pound it down on a hard surface, really hard. Let me show you. Then it loosens the core. So now all you've got left is wonderful iceberg lettuce. I always take out the couple of outward leaves. I'm just going to pull out the outer leaves because we like to use these for sandwiches. So I'm not going to cut the actual head. So I'm just going to take this, ball it up. We're going to slice it thinly this way. And there you go. There's your lettuce. All right, I cooked it at 400 degrees for 25 minutes and I covered it with foil and I cooked it for another 10 minutes or so. And I'm gonna serve it up and show you what it looks like. All right, so that 9 by 13 pan was divided into 8 equal portions. I dressed it with a little bit of non-fat Greek yogurt and there you have it, 3 points. I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And thank you for joining me on this little trip. Hey, I have shown you some items that I love in my kitchen. If you look down in my Amazon store, you'll see all of my favorite things. It's just a treat and a half to share this wonderful food with you. And I'm so excited that you're here and that you're on the Edye's WW Kitchen channel. Please remember to check out all the other YouTubers that have contributed to this collaboration because you are going to love them. Thanks so much.